All classes are set to resume on January 4th, 2021. This is after President Uhuru Kenyatta issued the directive today during Jamhuri Day celebrations. The gradual reopening of schools began in October after grade 4, class 8 and form 4 students resumed learning. Even though some learners had contracted the virus, the president assured parents that their children would be safe.
Because of the challenges of COVID-19, we have been slowed down. And that is why the Ministry of Education, in consultation with the Ministry of Health, has developed sector-specific protocols and guidelines to facilitate the reopening of all learning institutions. We remain on course for the resumption of learning in all classes effective the 4th of January 2021, with the safety of our young learners being our top priority.
The head of state also urged parents to comply and take their children back to school. He also directed that the Education Ministry report from all schools any child who have not reported back to school.
To ensure compliance with this directive and to guarantee that no child is left behind, I hereby order and direct as follows: that the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government shall, through all chiefs and assistant chiefs, account for all children within the jurisdiction of those officers, and also ensure that all children report back to school in January of 2021. That the Ministry of Education shall receive reports from all primary and secondary schools in Kenya, regardless of the system of education they deliver, on the identity and details of any child or children who have not reported back to school as directed.
There was also good news for students impregnated during the school closure.
The Ministry of Education shall receive reports from all primary and secondary schools in Kenya, regardless of the system of education they deliver, on the identity and details of any child or children who have not reported back to school as directed. And that the Ministry of Education shall reissue and publicize the education policy on school re-entry so as to facilitate the readmission of all of those who may not be able to report due to pregnancy.
Today's celebrations marked 57 years of Kenya's independence. The event was the only one in the country held at the Nyayo Stadium, and only 5,000 people were invited. Mombi Wambogo, K24 Weekend Edition.